Hi guys, welcome to this video on our series on laws of indices. Today we are looking at negative power. This law states that when an indices has a negative power, you eliminate the negative by writing the inverse of the base. We have looked at what the base of an indices is and what the power of an indices is. So this is the 6th video on our series on laws of indices. You can go to my playlist to look at the entire series, okay? So let's look at this example. We have a all over b to the power of minus c. So a all over b is the base and minus c is the power. Whenever you have a negative power, the first thing you do is to eliminate the negative. And how do you do that? You write the inverse of the base. The inverse of the base simply means making the numerator of the base the denominator and the denominator of the base the numerator. So in order to eliminate negative here, we made a to become the denominator and b to become the numerator. And once you do that, you have succeeded in eliminating the negative. So we're going to use this principle to simplify the following indices. So let's go ahead to do that. The first one is 16 to the power of minus 3 all over 2. So let's solve that. 16 to the power of minus 3 all over 2. So here, what's the numerator of the base? The numerator is 16, but does the base have any denominator? Remember, the base in this example is a all over b, but here is just 16. 16 is a whole number, but does it have any denominator? The answer is yes. 16 is the same thing as 16 all over 1. This means that every whole number has an invisible denominator. So following this principle, all we need to do is make the denominator, which is 1, to become the numerator, and the numerator, which is 16, to become the denominator. So this will be 1 all over 16 to the power of 3 all over 2. So once we've done that, we have eliminated the negative. So at this point, we can simply use the law of fractional exponent. Here is the power, and here is the root. So we can rewrite this as square root of 1 all over 16 raised to power 3. Okay, so what's square root of 1? The square root of 1 is 1, and the square root of 16 is 4. So we have 1 over 4 to the power of 3. So 1 over 4 to the power of 3 is simply 1 all over 64, because 4 to the power of 3 is 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4, which is 64. 1 to the power of 3 is 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1, which is 1. So we've used this simple law to find our answer. Let's look at B. B will have 36 all over 169 to the power of negative 1 all over 2. So just as we did in the first example, to eliminate the negative, we'll write the inverse of the base. This will give us 169 all over 36 to the power of 1 all over 2. So once we've done that, the negative is no longer there. So this is the power 1, this is the root. So we can simply write this as square root of 169 all over 36. So what's the square root of 169? The square root of 169 is the number that will multiply itself 2 times to give you 169. And that number is 13. 13 multiplied by 13 is going to give us 169. So this will be 13 all over. The square root of 36, we know it to be 6. So this will be 6. You can leave your answer as 13 all over 6, or if you want, convert it to a mixed number, which is 2 whole number 1 all over 6. And that becomes your final answer. Let's look at C. C, we have 0.027 to the power of negative 2 all over 3. Okay, so since we have a decimal number here, the first thing we do is convert it to a fraction. And when you do that, we are going to have 27 all over 1,000. You move the decimal point 3 times, that gives you 27. And since you move the decimal point 3 times, you divide by 1,000. So you have 2 all over 3. And then remembering that the law of fractional exponent, here is the power, and here is the root. So this can be cube root of 27 all over 1000 all to the power of 2. So what is the cube root of 27? The cube root of 27 is 3. So we have 3 all over the cube root of 1000 is 10 to the power of 2. And our final answer will be 3 square is 9 and 10 square is 100. So our final answer to this question is 9 all over 100. So applying this simple law, it is going to be very easy for you to solve any equation involving negative exponent or negative power. I'd like you to solve this classwork and leave your answer in the comment section. Simplify. (64) all over 125 to the power of negative 1 all over 3. I'd like to see your answer to this question in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more maths content. See you in the next video. Bye.